fidelity, trust, family values, children, generosity, reliability, learning new things, the traditional mindset. All these are values that are important for men and women when they start talking about values. But this is so theoretical, so general. But how actually you can apply it to use when you like this beautiful girl, when she's smiling to you, and you think, well, can we make it work? Is it for real? Is she for me? Am I for her? In this video, I'm going to speak more about values and their role in our relationship, and more actually how you can know about the values and speak about different values that matter in creating relations. So let's start. Well, we had a speaking club, and this is a special event at Marriage by Natali, because this is when I can invite men and women, clients and future clients, different people who want to learn more about values, about Marriage by Natali, about Ukrainian women, about foreign men, and see whether it's for them. Because creating an international family is quite a challenge, and it requires not only attraction to that very special person, but also power and knowledge to understand how you will get there. It's like a university that you want to get a really good, unique trait, and this will make you really happy in the future, but you need to learn how to do that. That's exactly what I give my clients, men and women, in order to achieve their happy relationships throughout distances and time. So in the speaking club, I invite men and women to talk about different things that matter in relations. And this time we were talking about values. So those things that I have named in at the beginning of the video appeared to make sense to men and women. They started naming different things like communication, being purpose-driven, actions have to match the words, respect, taking care of each other, empathy, and reciprocity, and all these things actually matter to them when they want to see more than just a pretty face next to them. But there are 5 key life values that are scientifically proven that if you know what they are and if you know how to put them in the right order, then you have all the chances to create a happy family. Wonder what they are? Well, I'm naming them not in a specific order because number one thing is that this can change actually. Because throughout our lives, these different values take first place, second place, third place. And how we prioritize them also matters. And how you and her look at the same values matters whether you will become or not become a happy couple. Because out of these 5, if you prioritize same 2 and have the same answers on general statements about these same 2 values, then you have all the chances to live happily ever after. So there is no order in my naming the values. When you are watching this video, write them down and think, what is number 1 for you? What is number 2 for you? And then I will give you ideas on how you can communicate to a woman so that you learn more on what is important for her. So first, we're talking about children. Children in your family, existing children, future children, having children, not having children, family values and sharing family values with children, integrating existing children in one house, or having children living separately and being together, just you and I, and enjoying life together. All that matters to people who are considering children or have children in their lives. And how you discuss that matters a lot. Number 2 thing is money. No money, no honey, as they say. But how you earn money. If you want $1 million, would you still continue working? But that's more towards the work thing. Are you a saver or you're a spender? What are the things you would never spend money on, and what things you easily spend money on? Do you have a certain family budget? Do you have certain shops where you shop? How often do you go out, and whether it depends on the earning you have? What is the level of expense that takes the grocery and maintenance bills and so on? Who has to provide for that? Whether you share or not, how you share that, and so on. So money matters when you are planning to look into the future. It absolutely doesn't matter. All these things really don't matter. When you are just enjoying yourself, when you are entertaining her, you can spend thousands on like a little purse and just forget about it because she was cute, you had fun, and that's it. Or you can take her on a yacht, on a nice vacation, because you have all this money to burn and you are showing off with your money, and it doesn't matter whether she likes it or not, you're just having fun. Then it's not about family, it's about having fun. But if this is about family for you, in addition to your money, you need to show what meaning it has for you in your life. Third thing is career and job. And there comes the question, if you won $1 million, whether you would continue to work or what would you do? Do you have the right work-life balance, and how you achieve that? What is your expectation as to pursue your career if you relocate, for example, to Ukraine? Can you do that? Or what is your expectation to her career if she, for example, relocates to your country, and how you can get involved in helping her integrate in a new society, using her professional skills? All that and more matter a lot. Actually, I have specific questionnaires that we discuss before you start dating. And that is part of my search program, where I am suggesting a man to think about it and to have a plan in his head how he's going to take it further. Because gentlemen that are applying to us aren't looking for fun, because you can have fun using dating apps and whatnot. But when you're looking for a wife, for a good, reliable life partner, that's about Marriage by Natali. And I will equip you with the knowledge on how to get from point A, where you're single and searching, to point B, when you are happily connected, beginning a relationship, and how to secure that all the important matters actually happen. So talking about job and career matters a lot. What else can matter? Of course, health. Of course, eating habits. Of course, healthy diet, healthy lifestyle, and what it is for you. Because some people think healthy lifestyle is when you don't eat after 6 p.m. Some people think if you don't eat certain foods. Some people think you have to work out, and how much and where, and what coaches you follow, and who is your authority that you will listen to, and you will balance yourself in life. So all that needs to be discussed, and you need to find out what place does it take in your life. Of course, the fifth one is faith. Faith, religion, philosophy of life, that is actually about integrity, communication, growth mindset, and all the ways that make ourselves unique people. And it's not only God in our life, but it's more than God. It's our attitude and philosophy towards different living phenomena, like faithfulness, like trust, like generosity, like everything else that helps us keep the integrity inside of us and communicate it further. So faith. And out of these five, you can put faith on the first place, or you can put children on the first place, or you can put job and career on the first place, or you can put health on the first place, depending which role it plays for you now at this particular moment of life. Because if you're taking care of your health and you are balancing your healthy diet, then it's number one for you. Not for long, but for couple of years. Some people who are vegetarian or animal protectionists, they are putting health and the attitude towards healthy lifestyle on the first place, and they would date only those people who support that, would not date hunters, would not date meat eaters, would date only vegetarians, or would date somebody who likes her enough that will absolutely accept her being vegetarian in animal production. I actually have a girl like that. She is super mega gorgeous, tall, great smile, wonderful figure. She doesn't eat meat, so of course she's got a wonderful figure. Let me know if you want to meet that kind of girl, and I will introduce you to her. Now, children can be number one for your life because you really want to have children. Some guys now who are like 60, 64 are coming and asking, I want to meet a woman who wants to have children. I say, are you okay with her being 40, 45? And then he says, oh, isn't it late to have children? I say, have you seen your passport? Who is 64 years old? Why you think you can have a child at the age of 64 and she can't at the age of 44 if she had all the healthy precautions to be ready for having a child, right? So it's like clock goes with a woman and it doesn't go with a man, it goes with both. So understanding the balance of that and understanding that children are now our priority. We want to have a child together, so I'm going to look for somebody who will have children with me. That's number one. What else can be now? Money can be number one because she's looking for a sugar daddy. Yes, there are such women who think that if you don't have money, then you shouldn't have a family. That's their right to believe. And we can see that. And we usually check whether money is really the predetermining factor, or she's just so insecure and so unhappy about the life she had in her childhood that this trauma of poverty is predetermining that the guy has to be rich. The fact that he is rich doesn't mean anything. It just means that he has resources, but it doesn't mean that he necessarily will spend all his resources on you. And we teach women that. And if we see that she isn't trainable, she's most likely not going to become our client, because that is a factor that will not let her start a relationship if he's that much afraid the guy has money. Also, career can be number one thing. I have a couple where a woman has received a very promising career and she lives that. And actually losing that will mean for her losing everything in life, because she was going step by step towards that post. And they found a compromise, and they have distant relationships with traveling and meeting each other every 2 months. And guy also has a very good career and he's making money in his country, and she is achieving social status and making a lot of difference in young people's life here. And they're happy together because they have agreed on living it like that. Of course, it's not going to be for a very long time. Of course, they are going to find new objectives and new compromise. But this is the way it is for now. So understanding the role of your career, and for example, whether you will relocate to a different state, to a different country, to the different continent because of your career, and how you will support a woman having her career will predetermine whether you can create this happy, well, you can create, but whether you can sustain that happy relationship and make it longer. And you know, the thing is that the most stable thing in life are the changes. We are changing all the time. And the way we change also makes us the people we are. And when you are able to communicate about that, when you can open up and sincerely admit, like, hey, it's difficult for me to do it like this, let's try doing it like that. Or when you both have growth mindset and you both decide to relocate to the third country where you both don't belong and start anew over there, is also the power of relationship. And I have a couple like that as well, because the skill set that guy has is way more than he can realize in the small town where he belongs to. And her skill set is way bigger. So she even makes more money, and they are okay about it because they are a couple, and there are many more factors that put them together than his check that he brings every month home. So that's for love, that's for relationship, and that's for making it even further into relationship. Because one thing is having fun together, sharing same hobbies, sharing same fun and interest. And another thing is making it work in terms of long term. Well, do you want that? Some people don't. And having seen this video, you at least understand the overall subject. And oh yes, and I was saying that I will give you ideas on how to check whether you are on the same page on that. But it looks like I should write a new video about it. And my next video is going to be about your communication and how you can check whether you're on the same page in different life values thing and making it work for you. So, see you on my next video. marriagebynatalie.com is my website. Sign up, and your love story can be totally different. When you want to come and talk professionally about this, about your situation, we will find solutions for you. Because with my relationship expertise in international dating and marriages, families allow me to have a lot of ideas and solutions for people who want to make it work. Do you? So